What the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and I'm highly likely to get lipstick on my teeth throughout this video. But today's video is another episode of Yes or Yawn. This was inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. We just sit back, hang out. Usually we have cocktails, but your girl's gotta work tonight, so I guess Diet 7-Up will do for me tonight. And we have a lot of stuff to talk about because I do these typically every other Monday, but sometimes I'll throw one if I'm really excited or if a lot of launches come up. I feel like every other Monday is perfect for me because like last week it was such a snooze fest. I'm like, I'm not interested in a goddamn thing. And then this week I'm like, I don't really feel like I'm that excited about a lot of stuff. And then I realized how much stuff I've already bought. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? So we have a lot to go through today. So if you guys do like these videos, don't forget to thumbs up this video. Check out Samantha March's community playlist. She's got the Will I Buy It series on her channel. She posts hers every Wednesday. So many other creators do these as well. I love this whole damn series because it's so fun to just sit back and talk about if we're interested in makeup releases or not, right? So hello to all my britches in the live chat. I see you guys all out there. Oh my god, so exciting. So we're just gonna jump right in because like I said, I gotta work tonight and we got some stuff to go through. Oh, Heather, I'm channeling my inner Heather Austin right now. I never used to wear jewelry until I became friends with Heather Karen. I'm like, I need to be just like that. Oh, thank you so much, Wendy. I'm wearing the new. If you guys have any questions about any products that I'm wearing, I'll leave them in the description box after. But the eyeshadows that I'm wearing today is the Charlotte Tilbury Fire Rose. Bitch, fuck me up. But like I said, if you guys want to know anything else, check the description box. I'll probably update that tonight. And then I do have some affiliate links down below of any new releases that are coming out. I'm going to try to be mindful if I got lipstick on my teeth throughout this video. But let's dive right into, there's one thing that I do want to mention, just something that I have, but today's the last day for it. The Refer Holiday Collection. I did use these today. I just got these a couple days ago. There's 3 brushes in this collection. I believe I have a link to Refer. It's an affiliate link. It's all the way at the bottom of my description box, so I'll update that to move it up a little bit so you guys can see it better. But there's 3 brushes in this holiday collection. This is the tiniest pencil brush I think I've ever seen in my life, and then you have 2 powder brushes. These I think are awesome for like loose powder or just like an all-over dusting of powder for the number 25. I actually did end up going in with my bronzer because I was like, I need just a little bit more because I think my foundation is just a tiny bit too light for me, but I think as I get a little bit lighter, it'll be a really good match. So I think this just gave me like an all-over bronze, but I use this for my loose powder today as well, just to kind of dust it all over my face. And then the number 24 brush, I really like this. I think I'm going to like this better for cream contour, just because it's very dense, but I actually liked it for my blush today because it applies it really precisely, but then it still blends it out because it does have that denseness to it, and it gives me that more of like exact pigmentation. I don't know, it's something very different for me, so I did want to remind you guys today that this is the last day for, I think it's $100 off of this gift set on Refer. I'm not sure if they still have their entire site 20% off, but Refer brushes are incredible natural hair brushes if you've been eyeing them, and they do come in that little like plastic gift package. This is just the bottom piece. I still have the plastic on it. Like I just got this. Today was the first time I used these. But these are so insanely soft. And then for the price that you pay for these natural hair brushes is such a good price in my opinion. So if you've been eyeing Refer, I think that's a great opportunity to take advantage of. And then I felt like there was another thing, but maybe it'll come to me after the fact. Oh, Karen Harris is here. I was like, I'm channeling my inner Karen and Heather today. Yes, we love that for me, right? By the way, did you guys share this video yet? Before we get into it, let's share the video. Thumbs it up. You guys know what to do by now. Oh my god, I need those brushes. I think they're so nice. I do think that if I were to say one that I probably won't use a ton would be probably the number 25, just because I don't really use powder brushes this size. But it's more of like, I think I'll use this the most for like my Hourglass, the Infinity powder, just for like that all over dusting, just basically how I used it today. I think for the price, especially for the sales that they're doing on Refer, this would be the most ideal time to buy them because I've never seen them do discounts like they have right now for the holiday sets. 24 is great for foundation. See, I'm personally I prefer natural hair for powders instead of for creams and liquids. That's just a me preference thing, but I have heard that from quite a few people. Oh, girl, please believe we're going to get to that raw Beauty Kristi. We're definitely going to be talking about that today. Okay, so let me go over to Instagram. We're going to start with Makeup Release Radar. This is our girl, Jamie. If you guys aren't following Jamie's makeup account, she's fucking on it. She posts all sorts of makeup releases, restocks, sales, like you name it, it's on there. This is like, there's so many brands on here that I've never even heard of. That's one thing that I do really like, because if I'm just kind of scrolling and something jumps out at me, that's what I love with her account. So I do follow other ones as well, like Trendmood, Hot Fire Makeup, Beauty Deals, BFF. There's so many Instagram accounts. I do have those all in the description box. But man, oh man, let's dive in, guys. Let's just say fuck it. Let's start with the Raw Beauty Kristi palette, because why not? I feel like so many people are going to be so into this. And here's my thing. I think this is a smash. I love this. I love the palette. I think it's so pretty. I think I would have loved this even more if it had launched maybe a little bit earlier, because I think this is like the perfect fall palette for me. I think the quality of it's probably going to be great. I think especially the price point, I'm really interested in the palette and the liner. So there's going to be palette, eyeliners, it looks like lip glosses, and then Super Shock shadows. I'm not the biggest fan of the Super Shock shadows. I would just rather get the palette. So I picture myself getting the palette and the eyeliners. But I will say, I don't think that ColourPop liners are all created equally. Like, I've gotten some amazing cream gel liners from ColourPop. And then I've also gotten terrible quality ones that are super dried out. So I do think that there's a slight inconsistency there. But for the price, for the collab, I'm not mad about this at all. I think the price point is on point. The At Forest Sight eyeshadow palette is $20. The Super Shock shadows are $7. If this goes anything like the Baby Yoda or the Child palette, which I still have en route to me right now, we talked about that in I think the last new makeup releases. If it's anything like that launch, it's going to be awesome. The Luxe glosses are $9 a piece, and then you can get the entire collection for $82, and it will be available November 12th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I plan on trying to get this. Like I said, if it goes anything like the Baby Yoda Child palette, I think it'll be awesome, because I think that they just had their shit together on that one. I like that they did the queue. It was a pretty seamless shopping experience, especially for, I think a lot of us were expecting it to be a fucking train wreck, and I think just ColourPop nailed it. And I love the fact that this is a collab. The price is still affordable. I know that Raw Beauty Kristi did just collab with Pure Cosmetics. I personally prefer this palette over the Pure one. And just based off of my experiences, like, between ColourPop and Pure, I think I would favor ColourPop over Pure. And I think the packaging is super cute. This gives me, like, old school Disney vibes a little bit. So I'm just like, yeah, fuck me up. I want it. It's cute. I like Kristi a lot. So I think this is just such a good year for her. Like, she's having a baby. She had 2 collaborations. Like, she is just flourishing in 2020. For, like, all the bad shit that's going on in 2020, she's having a damn good year. So that is the first one that we'll chat about today. Let me actually scroll a little bit down, because I feel like the really hyped up ones, I like to get in the more that people come in. So let me kind of scroll down and see just what kind of jumps out at me. I'm trying to remember where we left off last week, but I did see this palette. Let's talk about this one, because I thought this was cute. Like, this just appeals to me. And this is the Adept Cosmetics, the Plain Jane palette for $52. This just looks like all metallics, and I feel like I'm all about that life. I've never tried Adept before, though. I don't know. I'm like, this is kind of cute, because I have more mattes that I know what to do with, especially since I have the Makeup Geek, the whole Matrix system. Having this palette, like, this is kind of like how I wish that Urban Decay did the Stone Vibes. I wish that they just took the mattes or the satin shades out of it, and I wish that they just did all of those, like, marbly looking eyeshadows, you know? I looked at this and I'm like, bitch, I could kind of fuck this up, I think. Everybody's saying 2020 is Kristi's year. I completely agree. But this, I mean, for $52, I don't feel like that's a terrible price point, especially for all metallics. I've never tried Adept Cosmetics. At least I'm assuming that these are all metallics. They could be pressed glitters, but I'm pretty sure that they're metallics. Has anybody in the chat ever tried Adept? Because, oh, they're all multi-chromes? For real? If these are all multi-chromes, I'll definitely get this. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thanks, girl. Rochelle, the Kristi palette is coming home to mama. I love that for you. Oh, man. Have we seen swatches on this? Hold on. Let me take that off really quick. Let me switch this over just so I don't make you guys sick when I'm going through this. Let me see if I can find if they've done swatches. I see that they're starting to do like close-ups. These kind of look like, hold on, let me screen share this with you because it looks like they're doing even like videos and stuff. I don't see any like super intense shifts right there, but I see that they're starting to do like focals on just the individual shadows. So let me, oh my god, if this is one of the shades in the palette, oh bitch, I'm on the Adept Cosmetics. Oh bitch, look at that shine. $52 for real? Or no, wait. We have some new eyeshadow shades coming soon. I don't think this one's in the palette. I could be wrong, but I'm not mad at that. I'm going to be doing some research because Adept was actually on my list of brands that I wanted to try in 2020. So I could see myself getting that. See Kara sees stories. Did Kara get it? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get a hold of my girl Kara. Okay, so that right there, I'm just like, I'm into it. I'm into it, Adept. I wanted to try them in 2020. I don't think I would get this. Oh no, it's available now even. I'll have to put that link down below. Oh bitch, I didn't. Listen guys, this is what my wallet is doing right now. Just take all of my money. Take it all. I've been buying so much shit. Heather's, get it! Okay, that may end up in my life. So stay tuned. Oh, Kerosene ordered it. Okay. Dang. Oh my god. That's who I heard say that they were shifty shades. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Thank you. It's so basic in all the best ways. I love it. You'd never guess that this was like a quad, would you? I don't love the eyeliner. It's the Charlotte Tilbury, I think it's the Pillow Talk liner. This is totally off topic right now. This Pillow Talk eyeliner, I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's like, I should have just done the other one. Okay, so there's that. I'll probably end up with that Adept palette. So, ooh, I'm excited about that. I did not realize that they were all like shifty shades. Ooh-wee. Okay, let's talk about this one. I was really excited because I have the biggest girl crush on Jamie Genevieve of probably all time. I think she's so fucking beautiful. So this is Vieve. I think it's Vieve Muse is the actual name, but I think she just kind of says Vieve. I was so, like, so uninterested when we first started talking about this in our little group chat. I'm like, because initially it was just, I saw pictures. I'm like, this looks so fucking boring. What is this? I'm not interested. And then they're like, oh, it's Jamie Genevieve's brand. And I'm like, fuck me up. I love Jamie. I'm buying it. Because I love her. Like, that's the... I think it's... Here's what I think. It's boring in, like, all the best ways. But I'm like, do I need another neutral collection right now when there's so many other things coming out? And then as soon as I heard that it was her brand, I'm like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. So she's going to have lipsticks, highlighters, eyeshadow palette, and lip liners. I got one lip liner. I got the eyeshadow palette. I also got one highlighter. I got the mid-tone one because the lightest shade was already sold out. And then I got one lipstick. I can't remember what shades that I got, but the Modern Matte lipsticks are $25. These are already available. The Nova Glow highlighters are $35.53 in 3 different shades. The eyeshadow palette is $56.58, so it's a little spency, in my opinion. Little expensive for, what did it have, like 10 shades in it? Yeah, 10 shades, so a little expensive. And then the lip definers are $19.74. That's all, like, kind of turned into the U.S., what do you call it? When you go from, like, I think it's euros to U.S. conversion. That's the word I was looking for. I saw this, I'm like, okay, it's It's nothing interesting whatsoever. It's another basic ass neutral line, and I'm such a basic britch. I wasn't mad about it. I'm like, okay, I want it. I like it. The biggest reason I got it was because it's Jamie Genevieve's brand, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be incredible quality. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Karen's like, Shifty isn't multi-chromes. Yeah, I'll have to do more research on that Adept launch. The highlighters look so nice, but overall, yawn. Yeah, like this collection to me, it's nothing interesting. It's pretty much everything that's been done before. I could tell that it totally reflects Jamie's aesthetic, though. Like, when I look at Jamie, I'm like, yes, this makes total sense that it would be her makeup line, because this is, like, her wheelhouse, at least for what I feel like we see her wear all the time. If you don't know who she is, look her up, because she is so beautiful. I could listen to her talk all day, too. I'm like, can I just sit with you, have some cocktails, and just you talk the whole entire time, because I love it. And she's one of those people, too, on the internet. I'm like, I feel like I would be friends with her in real life. You know, it's parasocial relationship to the max. That was why I bought this collection, was because I wanted to support her brand. Okay, Heather's coming back. It says duo and multi-chromes. I'm about to buy that as soon as this video is over. $56, I can get something similar from the drugstore for like 1/10 of the cost. Dragon's Tails, I agree. However, I'm saying this because I haven't tried the palette yet. I find it so hard to find incredible eyeshadow palettes at the drugstore, and I think a part of it is you're paying because it's probably higher quality. I'm not sure where everything's made or anything like that, but from what I've heard, I don't know if this is accurate, because when things are said on the internet, you never know if it's true or not. The person that is investing in this brand is who also has invested in Charlotte Tilbury. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but I could see this still being like a basic bitch styles go-to type of brand with just the aesthetic that she launches. Because, I mean, everything is like nudes. But I agree. Like, there is stuff that you could find that is less expensive. It's just one of those things. It's just like luxury makeup. Like, I paid, what, $50 for 4 eyeshadows with the Charlotte Tilbury? Like, I could easily find this with other brands. But it's the luxury experience. It's all the things. So it's more or less like you have to really ask yourself, like, what do you look for in your makeup purchases? For me, I'm just like, I wanted to support Jamie's brand because I like her. And I think that she'll produce a great quality product. So that's where I'm like, yes. Jamie retweeted an article mentioning this. Okay, yes, it's true. So that's where I'm like, okay, Charlotte Tilbury for me, like, that was another thing that really intrigued me. I'm like, Charlotte Tilbury has fire quality. Fire. Some of the best quality in my entire collection comes from Charlotte Tilbury on a multitude of different levels between all sorts of different products. So I'm like, yup. You can always have that argument. Exactly. It's like, you just have to ask yourself, are you interested? Do you want to pay the price for it? If you don't, you don't got to. That's the beauty of doing these types of videos. Like, we could talk about it. We could say it's pretty. We could say it's ugly as fuck. But then we could also say, yes, I want to buy it. No, I don't. Or we could always change our mind, because that happens a lot of the times too. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to buy it. And then I don't end up buying it. So that's one thing I really like about these videos. I have homework, but I want to watch the live. Hashtag priorities. What are the prices? I went through those a little bit earlier. I'm buying the Adept one as we chat. Of course you are, Heather. I'm going to buy that. I should probably buy that, like, right now. Before it sells out, before all you guys go over there. Buy it. I didn't realize that launched today. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not going to lie, I have the Adept website going in the background as we speak. Okay, let me kind of scroll through. Okay, these, I'm low-key very proud of myself that I didn't buy these, because who here thought I was 100% going to buy these? I was about this close. I was like, I feel like I need these because the Beauty and the Beast aesthetic of it all. These are the Winky Lux Cheeky Rose Blushes. They're already available. They're available for $20. I have them linked down below at Winky Lux, and then I also have down below the Ulta Beauty. I have an affiliate link for there. But I'm like, the aesthetic of these is so cute. I think I'll end up getting these if they come to Ulta. I just want to put these, like, either in my background or when I redo my room, put them in, like, my Beauty and the Beast corner, because the rose and, like, it's It's an aesthetic that I just love and I'm so attached to. 20 bucks I don't think is bad, and it's a cream blush. So I'm like, oh, this is definitely like something that I would be interested in. Oh, let's see. What's the palette called? The Plain... Yes, I think it's the Plain Jane. That's at least what I thought it was. But I could be wrong. Why is why is it so puffy? Because it's an aesthetic. I thought so too. When I first saw these, I thought they were Milani. I'm not going to lie. They look so pretty, but I don't use cream products. I love cream blushes. Yes, I know these are 3D, but pass for me. That's where I'm like, I just kind of want to own one. Maybe? Yes, makeup storage nightmare. Have to display. I do agree with that. Bitch, no one can see those. Karen, I can see that. Winky Lux is sold at Target, but I don't believe that these are available at Target yet. Millie says, I have the Adept palette in my cart from yesterday and the price is $52. I went on the website and my desktop... Oh, your desktop says $62? Bitch! Hi, Angie. Oh my god. Heather says, I bought it now for $57.95, tax and all. Okay, everybody run, do not walk. Oh my god, so funny. Yeah, so these, I'm like, I'm proud of myself that I didn't buy these. Oh my god. Oh, okay, just placed my order for Adept, but it says it won't ship until January 11th. That's like the only thing that I don't like about Indie is you have to buy it so far in advance and then it doesn't ship out. Like, I'm still waiting for my Terra Moon. That's not shipping out until, like, next month, the AUBURN palette. But I'm like, you know what? The quality of it is probably worth it. So I'm not going to be super pissed about it, I suppose. But it is good. Thank you for saying that. It's not shipping for a while. Oh, makeup with Abra! I love it. I love it. Yours says $62 too. Where are you guys located? I wonder... Weird. Mine says $62 on pre-order too. All right, let's okay, hold on. Let's jump over. This is taking a turn right now. Okay, let's go to, where is it on here? Oh, it is called the Plain Jane. It must have been a typo. Okay, mine, I'll show you guys what I'm seeing. Mine also says $62. So, Adept Cosmetics. What do we got? What do we got going on here? What do we got going on here, Angie? What is that lip? It's actually... Oh, what is it? What is it? It's two different liquid lipsticks. Oh, Adept, don't be playing us. Heather says she just checked again and it's $62. Okay, Adept. We have questions. What the hell's happening with this launch? You guys saw it here first. Weird. Okay, I'll wait till after to, oh shit, I just transferred over my screens on accident. Weird! Yeah, but Heather says, I'm glad I didn't wait. That's kind of fucked up though. Like, why is it changing $10? Weird. I bought the singles instead of the palette from Terra Moon and I already received them last week. Seriously? I feel like I got a little lip up here. Okay, really quick, while we're still figuring out this whole Adept situation. Angie's asking what's on my lips. The MAC Burning Love Powder Kiss Liquid Lip. And then it was really like berry toned. And then I was like, okay, I want it to be a little bit more brown. So I put the Hydra Matte and Mudslide from Gerard Cosmetics. That's what's on top. And then Angie, you actually just talked about the gloss that I'm wearing in your recent rankings. I'm wearing the Tower 28 Almond Gloss on top. And then I use the Scott Barnes Naomi Lip Liner. Weird. Okay, yours says $52, North Carolina. I don't understand. Hold on. Okay, hold the phone. Has anybody tried to add it to their cart yet? Let's add to cart, pre-order $62. Add it to cart. Mine still says $62 as well. You know what? I'm going to DM the brand after and be like, you should watch our live stream because people have questions. Pamela, we're going to talk about that right meow because I almost lost my shit because I'm like, it's about fucking time that this palette is coming back. I'm going to shoot way up to the top of Makeup Release Radar. Because, guys, remember this palette? Do you guys remember this one that everybody was trying to buy after Samantha Ravindal was always talking about it? Because I've been wanting this palette for probably years at this point. They took it off the shelves and then they reformulated it to be vegan, I'm pretty sure. So it's $62 from Hourglass. Anything Hourglass I'm immediately interested in. So it's the Illume Sheer Trio in the shade Sunset. The highly coveted product will be back in stock and available to purchase November 11th. And Jamie says she has the product. I love this product. I highly recommend this product. Here's my thing. I'm curious though, because I have had experiences where things and formulas get changed to a vegan formula and they're not the same. So that's my only concern with this. I would actually be very curious for somebody that has the original to compare it to the new version, just in case. Let's see. Cynthia's asking, are the Power Kiss liquid lipsticks comfy? I really love the formula. It's very comfortable. Oh, let's see. So happy they're bringing it back. I'm super stoked. Like, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, I 100% plan to pick this up. For $62, I thought it was less expensive before, but I could be wrong. I have that Hourglass palette, and it's amazing. Buy it! I really want it. Looks just like the Laura Geller one I got in Boxy a couple months ago. See, here's my thing. Hourglass needs to get their shit together. I say this all the time. I'm like, their products are incredible. Their powder products are. I'm such a fan of their powders. Their creams and liquids, it's like a crapshoot. Sometimes they're really good. Sometimes they're not the best. So I'm almost curious. I'm definitely going to buy this. Let's just get that right out there. I'm very curious, though, if I'm going to like this, though, because I feel like more times than not, I end up not liking Hourglass creams and liquids. And Hourglass, get your fucking shit together and start being more inclusive with your products. Like, when are they going to start making complexion products for deeper skin tones? Or not complexion products, powder products. Because their complexion products are pretty inclusive. I mean, this one, they're only launching one. But it's like, if you're bringing this back, why wouldn't you launch more shades so more people could get it? Especially with how hyped up this is. That's the thing. Like, I forget who it was that said it, but they said, like, okay, with Hourglass, they could, like, darker complexions can buy their, like, concealers and their foundations, but they can't buy powders to go on top of it in most cases because they don't go deep enough. So it's one of those things I'm like, Angie, it's another episode of things Brit already spent her money on as we get further into things, because I'm like, oh my god, I've bought so much shit. Their cream highlighters from Hourglass is so good. Okay, we'll have to see, because like I said, I've had experiences with some products that they change their formula to a vegan formula and it's not the same. So I'll be planning to pick it up. I'm sure it won't sell out. I usually have really good luck. Yeah, exactly. Why don't they just make a few more shades? Exactly. Why? Why are we still doing this? Come on. Come on, Hourglass. Hourglass is that brand I'm like, I'm rooting for you so hard. But you constantly launch products and releases that aren't super inclusive. Why they continue to get away with this, other brands get canceled. Yeah, it's like, I continuously talk about it. I buy the products because I genuinely love them. But it's something that I'm just like, I'm going to keep saying it because it's important. I probably shouldn't buy them, but at the end of the day, I'm like, they make fucking bomb-ass products. And they work for me, so I'm like, I feel personally attacked by my friends right now. This is basically what I'm going to be buying, so let's just keep going. Why not? Let's just continue on with the things that I'm already going to be buying. Wayne Goss. Okay, Wayne Goss is having another eyeshadow palette. This is the Pearl Moonstone palette. I believe this is going to be probably $55. That's the price of his original one. I am not loving the fact that there's another, it at least looks like a black. I'm not loving that there's another black in one of his 6-pan eyeshadow palettes, but why I want to buy this is because of how much I love his formula in the original. Like, the original palette is the most basic ass palette, but in every single best way possible. And then when I use it, it looks unreal on my eye. Like, it gives me a smoky eye that I have never been able to achieve. And I just think that they look so pretty. They look so nice. So I'm like, you know what? I like it. Do I love the fact that it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of confused. All I keep hearing is Angie. She's like, what's the peach shade? What's it doing there? I'm like, curious to see, because I remember that something like this happened with the last palette. It's like the more that I looked at it, the more that I wanted it, and the more that I seen it, I thought that it looked different. Like, I still think the original palette looks so much prettier in real life. So I'm like, fingers crossed. Listen, Linda! I'm like fingers crossing that this does look slightly different. I'm hoping that that is not a black, but it does look like it. But that freaking crystal blue shade, though, I'm like, did you guys not see my freaking, the video collab that I did with my friends talking about eyeshadow palettes that I bought because of one single shadow? This is that palette right here. And go figure it's another fucking blue eyeshadow. Like, just, you know what? You know what, Wayne Goss? Give me all of these palettes. Just give me all of that. Someone save the page! I know, it's like, I'm very curious to see how this goes. It's expensive, but the quality of his last one I was so incredibly impressed with. So I'm like, you know what? I want it. I want it. Do I think it's something I'll reach for all the time? I was like, is he launching, like, new eye pencils? I don't think they're new shades, but oh my god, his eye pencils are some of the best I've ever used in my life. I love his eye pencils. Wayne said his palettes will always have a black. He's a pro MUA. See, I thought that he had said that he listened to the feedback from the viewers and he decided against that. I think that's a terrible idea. Even if you're a pro MUA, you don't need fucking 8,000 different black shades. Especially with his black shades, they're so intensely, like, that's one of the most intense pigmented black shades I own. I will never go through one of that, let alone two. There's no fucking way! Oh, man, I want it. I want it. Come for me. I'm likely going to get it. And here's the best thing about it is I still have a credit at Beautylist, so I'm going to get it and it's going to be already paid for. So I'm like, it's a win. I'm going to be getting it. Stay tuned for a review on that one because I love his products, man. I've really been loving all of the things that he's done. I want to talk about this because this is actually something I'm interested in. Oh god, I'm opening up an application on accident. I saw, oh, Karen's still living on the screen share. The Scott Barnes Holiday Vault. I don't know prices or anything like that yet, but this is something that I'm like, Christina. I know. That was one thing I loved about the original is I could use it for a face palette. Anyways, back to the Scott Barnes. I'm curious to see if he does, like, what's included. Like, if you're able to see what comes in it. Scott Barnes is so hard for me because his products are awesome. Like, the quality of his products are so nice. But the price point is so high. And I'm like, listen, if you're going to have price points that are that high, give me fucking luxury pack. Just give me good packaging. That's the only thing that I have to correct on Scott Barnes is the quality of his products is amazing, but he's charging luxury price tags and the packaging does not reflect luxury. The products do, which to some people that's all that matters. For me, when I'm spending so much money on an eyeshadow palette, what was it, 80 something to $86 I paid for that Glamazon palette. I just wish that stuff was either give me a lower price point or give me better packaging. I don't give a shit. Like, here's my thing, because people were saying he prices his stuff that way because he puts more into the quality of the product, which totally get it. And then his packaging is recyclable. It's like, I get it. But if you have cardboard packaging, that immediately is going to drop the price. Like, I won't pay. This is me if I'm like a normal consumer. I buy things when they first launch because that's what people like to watch. So for me, I could justify it because I make money off of YouTube and people using my affiliate links and stuff. So for me, I could justify spending the money on it to review it. But then I will never tell you guys, go buy this at full price. I'll always tell you, wait for a sale on it. I feel like I would say that for everything just because nobody needs makeup like right now. It's just one of those things I'm like, I'm curious to see what's in this holiday vault. I'm curious about the price point because, man, did he blow me away with that with that $120 price tag on that Mesmerize palette. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved to have bought it, but I'm like, okay, that's where I'm going to draw the line. I love some of his palettes, agree about the packaging, all of his palettes are stunning. Yeah, his color stories are beautiful, the color or the formulation, like, I only have the Glamazon and the blush palette, and I reach for that blush palette so much. The Glamazon palette I've used, I think, 2 or 3 times now, and the quality of the shadows are incredible, but it's like, I'm not going to recommend you paying that price point for cardboard packaging for a luxury price tag. That's just a me thing. Sorry, not sorry, I said what I said, and that is that on that. So I'll keep my eyes peeled on that, because I would be curious to see what is included in it, or if it's like a surprise mystery box. I could totally see it being that way. Let me jump over to Trendmood. I'm trying to remember everything that I had in my thumbnail. Like, what did we want to talk about? Oh, I remember one thing that we wanted to talk about, because I feel like this is the hot ticket item. If you haven't liked this video yet, here we go. This is not a brand that I support anymore. I don't buy Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but this is the Blood Money palette. Let's see, 18 shades, 1 pressed pigment, and the rest are eyeshadows. It's a fucking eyeshadow palette. They have glosses, extreme frost, merchandise. Like, it's a whole collection. It's over the top like Jeffree Star Cosmetics always is. If this wasn't Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I would probably be more interested, but it has that clunky packaging, which I'm not a fan of. Like, I had Blue Blood. It takes up a lot of space. It's a pain in the ass to store. The color story, though, I'm not mad at the color story at all, but we cannot act like this is the first, like, fucking monochromatic green eyeshadow palette that we've ever seen Jeffree Star, because I already seen him, like, fighting with people in Trendmood's comments. I'm like, listen, let's not act like you do all original shit either. If anything, do we need to bring up Blue Blood and basically ripping that off with Icy Bitch, or from Icy Bitch, because that's at least what happened in my opinion. But, like, I'm not mad at this palette. I think if it was any other brand, I would consider it. But then again, I'm like, I have that BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop palette, which is fucking fire. I hope that they bring that back. That gives me basically everything that I would get in this palette anyway. So for me, I'm just like, I like the color story. I don't love the packaging. I think it looks like, it's like classic Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I just always hate the fact of it's, like, this has been done before. It might not have been done all in one palette, but go collect some monochromatic palettes from ColourPop, and you'll be able to get, like, this whole entire color story. So that's just me in my opinion. I'm not going to buy it anyways, but I know a lot of people are interested in Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So let's see when this is going to be launching. Let's see, available November 13th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on their website and retailers. I would recommend, this is if you are interested in it, I would recommend purchasing from Beautylish, because I've purchased from both websites before. I've always had better quality of service, faster shipping. Everything is always better for me through Beautylish, and it's less of a shit show to get the products that you're actually looking for. That's just me, in my opinion, my experience. I had ordered from Jeffree Star's website before, and it was like everything would sell out super quick. If it would actually sell out, who the hell knows? But it's like everything sold out really quick. It would take a minimum of 2 weeks to get to me. I was just like, nope, I'm just gonna buy it from Beautylish. That's what I would recommend if you are interested in this. I personally will not be buying it just because it's not a brand that I purchase from anymore. So let's talk about, I'm curious to see what you guys think about this, because even though I'm not personally a fan of James Charles, I think I could see him producing high quality products, but then I also could see him just doing like Morphe 3.0. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm very curious to see what he comes out with, because you can't take away the fact that he does some bomb ass makeup. You can't take away the fact that he does some incredible, like, he has some of the most, I think, unique content when it comes to makeup. I think he does have a great channel. It's just personality wise, I don't connect with him, because I'm also 30 years old. So it's one of those things, I'm like, I'm curious to see what he has coming, but this is from, I think he did a photo shoot with Vogue, and he was wearing products from his makeup line. So I'm like trying to look in the chat. If we have any mods in the chat, could you get that spam account for me, please? I'm kind of curious with the new eyeliners, but I'm going, let's see. I'm kind of curious with the new eyeliners, but I'm going with the Raw Beauty Kristi / ColourPop ones. Same. Let's see. Oh, shit. The chat's jumping. Millie says, I got a response from Adept. The palette sold out over the weekend, and they, I guess, mentioned the price would go up in 2021, so the current pre-order is for 2021. That makes no fucking sense, considering we have somebody that was on the chat that just bought the palette for that same price 5 minutes before that we talked about it. Or as we were talking about it. Like, that makes no sense. See, that's the dumb shit. Listen, I'm going to take James Charles off the screen. James Charles, I'm curious to see what you have coming out. Here's the thing. That's the shit that makes me not want to buy indie. If you could sell it for this price now, and you're not getting it until 2021, why the fuck are you raising the price? Like, that's the shit. I'd be like, nope, not going to buy from them. That's the dumb shit. I can't stand. I don't like that at all. That, like, low-key pisses me off. It didn't sell out over the weekend. How dare they? How dare they? Oh, I'm definitely blowing up those DMs after. Okay, blowing up, that's excessive, but I'm definitely going to DM them after to be like, listen, we were on live chat. Okay. Oh, I gotta take Millie's comment off. I did want to talk about this because this is also something that I bought today. The Trendmood box with Nabla. I love the Cutie palette. I got the Cutie Platinum from Nabla. I have the Pressed Glitter palette from Nabla. Pretty much everything except for maybe one product that I got in my Nabla try-on, like the first time I've ever tried them. I loved everything, but I think I'm pretty sure it was one thing. The pressed powder. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't bad by any means. It just wasn't my favorite powder. As soon as I saw that this was going in the Trendmood box, I was like, yep, that's exactly what I want to get. Because the value, this was like $44. You get the full palette, the pressed glitter palette, makeup brushes, and Major Pleasure. What is that? I don't even, like, that's the problem with me. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell's in this thing. Let's see. The glitter palette. Oh my god, she's got so much shit on here. What is that? Is that a mascara? See, basic ass palette. You guys know what I like. These glitters, I love the Nabla glitters. And these the packaging on these, it looks so high end to me. I don't know what it is. I'm so into it. Angie has said that their brushes are phenomenal, so I want to try those. Okay, it's a mascara. Oh my god, what a mess. Like, I just buy things, I'm like, yep, it's a good value, I want it. So be expecting a Trendmood box try-on for that coming soon. Oh, let's see. The Nabla palette looks stunning for a neutral palette. I'm into more colorful makeup, but this palette interests me and I've never tried Nabla before. I think Nabla was one of those brands, I was like, why have I never tried this brand before? Because the metallics in that Cutie Platinum palette blow me away. Like, they're insane. They're so, so nice. Oh, okay, you guys are telling me it's a mascara. The brush set will be mine! Nabla is killing it. I'm like, I kind of wish it was something a little bit more interesting. But here's the deal. And this is one thing I'm like, you know what? It's not all about us, guys. The average consumer must love a neutral palette for holiday. Because if you notice how many holiday launches are all neutral palettes, it's insane. So I'm like, I can't be mad at them for that. Like, that bottom row looks so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to try it. This is my first Trendmood box that I've ever bought. So stay tuned for that because that will be coming. Because I'm a sucker for a good deal, guys. Because literally, how much is this palette by itself? The palette by itself is $39. The Trendmood box was $44. So the glitter palette is $25. Let's see. The mascara is $19, and then the brush set is usually $49. So you're basically buying the brush set and getting everything else for free. I love a good deal. Okay? And Nabla, like I said, was one of those brands. They blew me the fuck away this year. I was like, oh shit, where have I been? Why have I not ever tried them? Let's see. What do I want to talk about next? I mean, we could talk really quick about One Size. One Size is launching new loose powders, not pressed powders. Loose powders and a puff. Which I'm like, I think this makes so much sense for Patrick Star. I was considering buying a mini size just to try it because I think he would produce something really good because he is like the king of applying a ton of powder all over his face. But I do think his brand, oh, he has lashes as well. I think that his brand does suit a different makeup style than what I typically do. So I'm like, I really don't need to buy this. I would be curious though, but I did end up picking up, oh my god, I have 2 of his eye poppers. I have the eyeshadow palette. I don't think I've touched the eyeshadow palette since, I think I used it like twice, and I haven't touched it since because I think that there are other palettes out there that I just like better. Oh my god. Wait, did we, everybody stop what they're doing. Did he say what he's launching yet? I saw on his IG story yesterday, he said his palette reveal and launch was coming. I think it was this week, because I think it was over the weekend was when I saw that. I'm like, have we seen pictures? Caterpillar lashes. Yeah, like the lashes are intense. Like they're way too intense for what I would typically wear. That's why I'm like, his brand I think just more appeals performers because they do use those like over the top lashes. Like if people were to see me in real life wearing those lashes, they'd be like, what the fuck? What is she got on her face? Oh, let's see. I heard his powder with MAC was really good. Oh my god, I remember it was during BRITCHES last year. I did a full-on rant about that because I'm like, they use less product. They're charging more money for the same fucking thing. I was so pissed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to know what BK Beauty is launching. That announces, I think, is it tonight? I have the countdown on my IG story. I'm so excited to see. Like, that's the stuff. I'm like, I want to talk about this stuff, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're launching at. Lunar Beauty, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an eyeshadow palette, a neutral palette, and then maybe some liquid lips, maybe some glosses. I'm going to buy everything. I'm buying it all because Lunar Beauty is 100% that bitch for me. Heather, she's like, I just don't need it. I didn't buy it. So let me just say this. During this video, Heather has not only bought the Adept palette, but she's also purchased the Trendmood box. Oh my god. Guys, keep your eyes peeled on Manny's YouTube channel because he should be having his Wednesday I meant for the Manny launch. So keep an eye on his channel because he usually does his reveal videos, and then when he drops his video, it's usually, I don't know, I feel like I remember his video going live and his collection was already available. I fucking love that. I love that. Kara, same. I need to be on a no-buy. But what's the fun in that? What's the fun in a no-buy? There is no fun. Oh, Jacqueline is here. Thank you. Okay, so one size, I'm like, okay, it makes sense, but that's just not a launch for me. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to talk about. Oh, Karen Harris. Karen Harris made me want to talk about this. I think this is in my thumbnail. All right, maybe it was at some point, and I think I took it out. This is the, what's the brand name? Sample Beauty eyeshadow palette. The Equalizer palette, volume 2, I believe it says. Includes 30 shades of mix of 15 silky mattes and 15 foiled shimmers. Ultra soft vegan formula. $21.95. I believe that's euros. Pounds? Pounds. I think it's pounds. I always do that. I'm like, which is it? I don't know. This palette for me, I'm like, the basic bitch in me loves it. But then again, I'm like, I don't need this palette. I 100% don't need this. I don't need any makeup at this point, guys. That's just what I tell myself. I think there's just something about this. I'm like, I just don't know if I like it. You know, sometimes it's just that. I'm like, and that's, oh, my alarm's going off. Time to wake up, guys. Time to wake up for work. I don't know. I just look at this and I'm like, it's cute. It's not a bad color story at all. I do think there's a lot of brown that I'm seeing. I think there's not enough, like, variation between the metallics that I'm seeing. I don't know. I'm just like, there's other things that I'm more interested in. Sometimes that's just what it is. Does it appeal to my eyeballs? Not so much, so I'm like, nah, we'll carry on. Let's see. I know Juvia's Place announced that they were doing Juvia's Skin, which is exciting. For me, I don't feel like I'm very likely to purchase it, but it's exciting. Coming soon to in 2021. That's exciting, but I'm assuming it would be like an affordable skincare line. I'll keep my eyes peeled, but I'm not one to stray too far from my Tatcha. I love Tatcha. I'm like looking through Trendmood. I did see these. I was really interested in these too, but I'm like, there is just something about paying, was it like $13 for a nail polish? I don't know what it is. I think that their nail polishes at Holo Taco always look so nice. I think my aesthetic appeals more to like KL polish because they do like the grungier, almost like fall vibes. I love those types of tones for my nails. But I love me a good glitter metallic like nail polish. But I'm like, $13? And then it's like $65 for the whole pack. I don't know. I'm into this. You got spider on your eyes. I want it. It's like, I want it. I probably should get it just because I keep saying that I want to try Holo Taco. This is the most appealing launch that they've done. And that mint green looks so nice. I think these all look so nice. I think this is a great like transitional from like fall getting into like holiday winter. I'm into it. I'm just like, fuck, do I want to spend that much on nail polish? Here's what I think it is, because I would not even question it if it was makeup. I think it's because I hate painting my own nails. I think that's what it is. What I need to tell myself is, hey, Brittany, buy one of those nail polishes and then go get your nails done and have them use it. That's what I need to do, because I do think that they're so pretty. It's always just the price. I wish that they were more accessible in store, though. Was there anything else you guys wanted to chat about? I think that was the main one. I'm like flipping through Trendmood again really quick, but I think that was everything. That frickin' Melt Beetlejuice, I'm patiently waiting for that to drop. But man, oh man, did I spend some money for like thinking I wasn't interested in anything? I've spent so much money. Oh my god, there's gonna be lots of videos coming soon, guys. Oh my god, yeah, the minty one, it looks so pretty. Okay, I need to try it. I just need to bite the bullet, spend $13. Do they do like free shipping? Something! Give me something! Oh, I hate painting my nails. I'll paint one hand and I don't want to do the other. Same! That's how I used to feel about doing my hair too, though. I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to do my hair. By the way, if you guys did miss it yesterday, I did post my Dyson video. I used the, I didn't spray any, like, hairspray in my hair today, but I used the bigger barrel. This is what I got, and this is unwashed hair. If you could have seen what my hair looked like before this video started, woof. So if you guys missed my Dyson video, I did post that yesterday. Yes, Jacqueline, we did talk about the Kristi Color Pop. What is it? Trendmood says, bye-bye money. For real. You know what? I didn't even get to say goodbye. It just left. It just left me. Free shipping is over $75. So even if I buy like the whole thing bundle, I still can't get free shipping because it's not over the amount. I love painting my nails. See, I think I like the idea of painting my nails. It's just I always fuck it up. Like as soon as I'm done, I'll like hit it on something or something happens and it doesn't look the same. Fly money fly. For real. I dropped more at Sephora than I should, and now my Natasha Denona glam has to go back. Oh. Angie was roasting me on Marco Polo. She's like, what happened to Brit's hair? What happened? Oh my gosh. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, don't forget to thumbs it up. Leave in the comments down below what products you are interested in, what you're not interested in. This is meant to be lighthearted, to roast makeup, or to buy a lot of makeup, or to shame ourselves into admitting that we had bought all the makeup. Again, if you're wondering anything that's on my face, I will link it in the description box after. Probably as soon as I get to work, I'll attach everything. But if you guys have any specific questions on each individual piece, let me know. And then just stay tuned for all the videos of all the stuff that I've bought for this channel. So other than that, like the video, share this video, all the things. Check out all the Instagram accounts in the description box. Check out all my links in the description box as well. Don't forget the Refer Holiday Collection. Today was the last day. Save $100 on those 3 brushes. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!